Hello guys, so are you here? Let's get started. What's the problem? Okay. Last week we discussed about variables, right? And we get to know where is Blessing? Okay, she joined us. Now, last week we discussed about variables, and we get to know how to declare a variable. We get to know what a variable does. We understand that variable they are the memory allocated to a value on our computer, and we get to know that if you want to declare a variable, you declare the data type, the variable name, assignment operator, the value, then semicolon. Yes, and we get to know the data types we have in that primitive data type. We know we have string, integer, boolean, and double. Yeah, so also we checked on method operation on data types, and we look at some methods, some pre-built method that we can use on string. We check the one we can use on integer as well. We understand that to uppercase convert our string to capital letters. We understand that to lowercase converts our string to lowercase. Trim, we look at trim as well. It trims our string values, so it removes the empty spaces. So, and on string, we look at length. Like if you want to check the length of a string, that is all the characters within a string, we can check by using dots length and so on like that. So we also understand naming convention, right? Okay, so this week we'll be looking at operators in that. What do I call it? Operators. You can hear me? This week we'll look at operators in that. Operators. Let me You said? Okay, we only did a review of last class. Yes. Okay, so this week we'll be looking at operators. Okay, operators, they are used to perform operations on variables. They are used to perform operations on variables. It can operations on variables or on values. Like you can use it to perform some specific operations, maybe like compare or do lot of things. And operators, they are categorized into they have many categories, and one of them is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. Now, just like the name implies, arithmetic. When we all do mathematics in secondary school, right? So we understand what they mean by arithmetic. So arithmetic, they are basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division in mathematics. And yeah, in that programming as well, we have operators. I mean arithmetic operations, whereby we add hello. Let's put one that should come in. Yes. Come and sit down. Go to the other side. Please do that quickly. We have a lot to cover. Oh, yeah. You said? No, I want to be seen that paper. Okay, are you settled now? Hello, Blessing. Hello. Hello, Blessing. Can you hear us? Good morning. Okay, so we did revision of last week lesson, and this week we'll be looking at operators in that, and I said operators are categorized in different categories, and one of them is arithmetic operators, which we'll be looking at today. So we are about to get started now. We have additional operators, addition operators, which is used to add two operations. No, arithmetic operators. So let's declare a variable. Let's declare an integer and say int number 1 is equal to 5, and another integer, let's say number 2 is equal to 3. So we can use addition operator to add both integers. We can create a new variable. Let's say int. Since we know that when we add two integer variables, the result is going to be an integer, right? So let's say we create an integer variable and name it results is equal to number 1 plus my computer is slowing down. Okay, now fine. So we can run our program now and see the results. said? Okay. Cannot find. Oh, sorry. My computer is slowing down. Okay, so as you can see, we add the value of number 1 and number 2, and we assign it to the result variable, and when we print the result, it gives us 8 as value, which means that when you add number 1 and 2, when you add 5 and 3, it gives us 8, right? Okay, what's the question? Yeah. It will give us the same result. We can do instead of assigning them to a variable, we can do 5 plus 3, and when we print, it will still give us our answer. You can do it straight. You can. This is just we are just assigning creating a new variable. So you can decide to do it all on the same line. In fact, you can do your operation instead of creating a new variable and name it results. You can do it here like number 1 plus number 2 and print it. You still have your results. Or even here within this print method, you can do 5 plus 3. So you can do the same thing and still have your value. Let's do the same. Let's say 8. Let's say 8 plus 9. And let me clear this first. As you can see, so it's print 17 for us. So you don't have to create variable for you to work on it, but it's more it's okay to create variables and to make your code readable, because you might be working on a project now and you won't be the only person to work on the project forever. So creating variable will let another person that is working on the project know that this is what this value does. So that's about addition operator. So it adds 2 operands to each other and give us the results. And we have a minus operator as well, which subtracts operands from each other. We can have number. Okay. Now here we can do number 1 minus, we can do number 1 minus 3 to still give us gives us 2, which is when we subtract 3 from 5. So this gives us our value. We can also do, instead of add coding 3 here directly, we can also put in the variable name here. So it will give us the value of that variable and do the operation on it. And when we print, it will give us our results. Now, we also have a multiplication operator, which is used to multiply within 2 operands. That is, we use it to multiply. When I say operands, here, this is the operator, right? This is the operator symbol, minus. This number 1, this variable and this variable, they are operands. Let me write this. They are the operands. So I said for this expression here, this number 1 and number 2, they are the operands. This minus is the operator. So that's why when I was defining operators, I said they are used to perform operations on operands. So, and which your variable means the operands. Now, we have addition operator, we have minus operator, then we have multiplication, which is used to multiply values of operands. For example, we can do when we do multiplication, our answer is always, when we multiply 2 integers, our answer will always be in integer, right? When we multiply 2 multiply by 2, your answer will always be an integer. So let's say small 2 is equal to and we use this asterisk as multiplication symbol. So this is multiplication symbol, and when we print, let's print here. So 5 multiplied by 3 is supposed to give us 15, right? You can name your variable anything. Just make sure that it's something that you will remember anytime you want to look at it again. What's happening? Okay, so now let's look at division operator. Now we have division operator, which is used to divide two operands. Okay, now when you divide, you remember I told you when you divide two values, your result is going to be a double, because your result is going to be in double data type. For example, what is a double? Anyone remind me? The half decimal number, right? So when you divide any value, your result is going to be in double. For example, when you divide 5 divided by 2, you have 2.5, right? So your result is going to be, even if you divide by value that gives you whole number, your result is still going to be in double. That is, it will add .0 to it. And I told you that when you have an integer and when you just put .0 at the end, you have converted that value to a double. So is that clear? So instead of this to be an integer, it will be a double. And when you print, any division, yes, it will be in double. Any divisions whatsoever will be in double. So let's run our program again. So as you can see, we get 1.666. So when we divide 5 by 3, so that's what we get. Now we have another let me fix this. We have dividends. We have another operator called dividends. Let me write int. Dividend is when you divide any value, so it gives you the whole number without the reminder. For example, when you do number, and this is the operator, when you do number 1 and number 2, and if we print, so normally if we divide 5 by 3, we should have 1.6, right? But when we use dividend, it gives us 1 and remove the other value behind it. So let's try and see that now. So as you can see, it's returned 1 to us instead of 1.6666. Do you get? So dividend is used to get the quotient of a decimal number, while we have the last arithmetic operator is modulo. Let's do int I can hear you. Okay. You know how there's no way you won't have it. There's no way you won't have it. So look at your escape character, escape key at the top left of your key, then the key below it. So modulus is used to get the remainder of a value of 2 operands. When you divide 2 value, modulus, you can't, the value the key below escape. Let me look for an exercise so that you this arithmetic operator, they are very as you are looking there, they are very simple and they are very robust, and you use it a lot. Oh, my screen is disconnected. exercise. So I said I'm looking for an exercise that we can do so that you understand. Okay, let's see. Sorry, this is not connected. This is not connecting to them. This is not connecting though. This thing is not connecting. It's saying could not connect to. Couldn't connect. sort this will take